Hello, and welcome to another story. You guys liked my story so much last time that I decided to come up with another one. I have plenty of stories. If you want to hear a specific story or you have an idea for something I could talk about, leave it down in the comment section below and I'll take a look at it. This is my college roommate experience. I'm assuming we've all had some kind of college experience, and if you have dormed, you have had roommates. For those of you who have not been into college, that roommate will either be your best friend or you will hate them. And I have had a lot of people, including myself, who have had pretty bad first roommate experience. Some of them worse than me, but luckily mine was semi-normal. But I still have some stories. When you get to college, there's going to be three or four types of roommates. I don't know about women kind of roommates, but for men, you either got the smelly one, you got the drunk one, you got the gamer, me, or the school nerd. Lucky me, as it turns out, I got the drunk. So this guy was a typical, I'm going to call him Roommate X. Roommate X was a typical jock with the whey protein powder and the weights and everything, and he seemed the nicest first, and we didn't really talk as much when we first moved in. And the first day, we were texting back and forth. We were like, hey, we got to figure out who's got fridge, and I can bring the fridge, and we can share things, and things will work out pretty well. The first 2 weeks were kind of normal-ish. So it was second or third week of college. He came home drunk. He was completely wasted. He came, it was I kid you not, it had to be 11:30 or 12 at night. He comes on the door and he goes, I'm so wasted right now. So, and then he goes to my other friend's dorm. So, the way the dorm that I first lived at work is, there are two sides of, there's two rooms. One here, right and left. So, we lived in the left side, and my other roommates lived in the right. So there was two rooms with a bathroom in between. So I'll try to make a little picture to get you guys to understand. But two rooms, the adjoining bathroom, shower, that kind of thing. So he walks through the adjoining bathroom to the other side, opens the door. Some of my friends are asleep, and then he wakes them up and he goes, guys, what's up? How's it going, guys? This is so awesome. I feel so weird. And he walks out and leaves, and he goes back to sleep. I didn't hear much on the other side, but my friends were hysterical laughing. 2 months after that, he decides to bring his girlfriend over. Which is fine. I really don't mind, but it was kind of awkward. I was just walked in and she was there, oh, okay, I guess he is there. And they would sit there. They would sit on there, we would just talk, and I would just be on my computer and okay, this is kind of strange, but whatever. And so she visits for a couple days. So a couple days go by. It's Wednesday, I think. It's somewhere in the middle of the week, because this is ridiculous and it's not supposed to happen in the middle of the week. I come home from a normal day at school, from normally at college. I just want to go home. I just want to just hang out, go on my computer, or do whatever. So I go to open the door. I go back to my room, go to open the door. I crack it open, and he goes, close the door! Don't open the door! Yep. They decided to get frisky in the middle of the day on Wednesday. Why? Why could you pick a weekend when I'm gone? You have plenty of time then. So I have to stand outside my dorm for 15 minutes as they fumble around to get dressed. And he finally opens the door. He opens the door for me. And I just walk in, she's sitting on the bed she's looking down or whatever, but I can they weren't looking at me, but I could tell they were staring at me on the inside. Like they were like, "Oh my god, like he just interrupted. I hate this guy. Why do you do that?" And I'm like, it was just so awkward because I just came in. They were both staring at the ground. I sat on my bed and I'm just like on my computer, like that just happened. Okay. Oh my god, it was just horrible. It was just awful. Because I can feel them. I can feel them looking at me on the inside. And then, so it was like a couple days after, maybe a couple weeks after, they were hanging out with their friends at like the dining hall, and I saw them, and then they were every once in a while. I kid you not, the whole table turned to look at me at once. There was like 8 people sitting around the table with them. They all turned and looked at me at one time. It was like a bunch of wolves saw a rabbit all at once. It was the scariest thing I've ever seen. I was like, oh my god, why? Like, why were they just staring at me like that? It was just so awkward. So, of course, we don't really like each other that much, obviously, if that's not obvious already. And he ends up moving out of the dorm. Now, each dorm has its own specific mattress, and you have to keep that mattress there at all times. He didn't know that. So he decided to take the mattress that he was sleeping on out of the dorm completely. So when my friend wanted to move in, he didn't have a mattress to move in to sleep in. So how is he supposed to sleep? So it was middle of the night, not the middle of the night, it was like 9 p.m. And I see where all my friends are sitting in the hallway outside of our dorm. And we're just talking, out of the corner of the eye, we see my roommate popping his head in. Just like this, out of the corner. He just goes like this. And he just slides the mattress all the way across. And then he runs. And so we're like, okay. And then we all, as soon as he left, we all looked at each other and we just started laughing. It was just hysterical. It was just so weird. It was just, and when we were like, we didn't really talk a lot too, so it was just, when there was no communication. You're like, oh yeah, and after that incident with the door, I would knock every time he was in there, and be like, oh yeah, we're good. Like every time she visited, like I would knock on the door just to make sure nothing would happen. But so yeah, other than, I mean, we went in the same class, so we'd see each other in class, and then we'd see each other in the hall, whatever. But after that, that was the last time I saw him. And oh boy, it was an experience, to say the least. But yeah. So if you have a roommate experience like that, let me know in the comments, or don't if you don't want to share it, because it's just an awful experience. If you enjoyed these stories, of course, leave a like if you enjoy, and subscribe if you haven't already. I got a haircut, by the way. Not that that matters, and not that if you're watching this randomly and you just joined my channel, you wouldn't even know that I had a longer hair. So there's some news for you. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have any horrible roommates experience, share it in the comments below if you feel like it, or don't, or keep it to yourself because it's too awful to remember. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. I think I'm gonna upload this on Wednesday too, because I don't have any videos planned for. I don't have the vlog ready because I'm gonna capture more GoPro footage, I promise. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.